Hello learners, I am Parikshit and welcome to another very exciting session on Unacademy CAT-alyst. In today's session, we are going to talk about the basics of speed, time and distance, and in particular, boats and streams. Remember, boats and streams is one subsection of speed, time and distance which a lot of you often find it confusing. If you belong to this category, make sure you watch this entire video live, and I'm sure the next time onwards, both streams and rivers will be a cakewalk. Let's get started. Okay, first about your educator, that's me. Yes, happenings on Unacademy. A lot of new batches are starting on Unacademy, the 12th of April, 14th of April, and the 17th of April. And if you wish to enroll on any of these batches, remember you got to subscribe to Unacademy Plus. Remember to use the code Parikshit Live because it will give you 10% discount on the subscription fee, and also you get free mentorship from my end when you enroll using the code Parikshit Live. Also on your screen are some of the learners who actually used this code last year, enrolled on Unacademy Plus, and have become all India toppers. 100 percentiler in LRDI and 99.98 overall percentiler. A lot of them. You definitely can be one amongst the next this particular year, CAT 2021. Let's get started. Okay, let's look at the first question. So we will discuss the concepts with questions, right? I think that's the best way of learning quants. Let's take up the first one. Okay. A boat traveled 30 kilometers upstream in 5 hours and 100 kilometers downstream in 10 hours. Now, what is the meaning of these two words, upstream and downstream? Upstream means, remember, you are moving against the direction of water. Against. You are trying to move up. Remember, water flows from a higher level to a lower level. Higher level to a lower level. And you are trying to move up. So you are trying to move against the direction of water. Now, if you are trying to move against the direction of water, think about it. For obvious reasons, water will try to slow down your speed. Think about it. You go to a water kingdom, let's say SL world. There is some plaything. Water is coming from up to down, but you are trying to come up in the opposite direction. Every time you try to do that, water is gonna push you back, right? So your speed decreases. So think about it. A boat travels 30 kilometers upstream in 5 hours. So the concepts remains the same, right? Time is distance divided by the speed. What is the time? Time is 5 hours. What is the distance? Distance is 30 kilometers. What is the speed? There are two speeds. Speed of the boat and the speed of the water. And remember, they are going to be in opposite directions. So can I say B minus W? Opposite. Because it is opposite, you will subtract. It's not like opposite is subtract. How will you remember? Remember, the speed is reduced. Because the speed is reduced, hence you will subtract. So let's write it down. So 5 ones are 5 6 are. So B minus W is equal to 6. Next, and 100 kilometers downstream in 10 hours. So think about it. Downstream. What is the meaning of downstream? Along the direction of water. If you try to come along the direction of water, water will help you. Water will push you. And because water will push you, remember, your effective speed increases. So can I say next time downstream equation would be time is distance. So what is the time? 10 hours. What is the distance? 100 kilometers. What is the speed? Water is helping you. So your speed actually increases. So it's B plus W. So 10 ones are 10 tens are. Correct? So how much will you get? B plus W is equal to 10. Am I making sense on this? Correct? Now think about it. Find the speed of the boat in still water and the speed of stream. It's about solving these equations. Add the two equations. If you add the two equations, W will cancel out. So you'll get 2B is 16 implies B is equal to 8 kilometers per hour. B is 8 kilometers per hour. You put B in the equation, in the first equation, you get W is equal to 2 kilometers per hour. So that's your answer for the first one. That's your answer for the first one. 8 kilometers per hour and 2 kilometers per hour. Got it? It's an easy one. It's an easy one. Remember, the only catch is to understand when to add the speed and when to subtract the speed. Okay, let's go to question number 2. Let's go to question number 2. Okay. Number 2. Anand can row 20 kilometers in 2 hours in still water. Now, what is the meaning of still water? The meaning of still water is not moving. Still water means water is not moving. In other words, the speed of water is 0. If the speed of water is 0, whatever is happening, you know what? Time is distance divided by speed. Whatever is happening or whatever speed exists is the speed of the human being. So let's put time is 2 hours, distance is 20 kilometers, and the speed obviously has to be the speed of the man. Has to be the speed of the man, right? I'm putting M. So what is the speed of the man? 20 by 2, that's going to be 10 kilometers per hour. That's going to be 10 kilometers per hour. Correct? Next, if the speed of the stream is 6 kilometers per hour, so next they are giving you the speed of water. They are giving you the speed of water, right? So the speed of water is 6 kilometers per hour. He would take 3.75 hours to cover a round trip journey. Round trip. Now think about it. What is a round trip? Round trip is time taken for the downward journey plus time taken for the upward journey. Total time is 3.75. So let's put T as 3.75 is equal to downward time, right? What is the downward time? Downward time is distance divided by the speed. Remember, when you are moving down, you are going along with the direction of water. So water will help you. So it is M plus W. W is 6. Plus upstream time. What is the upstream time? Distance divided by the speed. What is the speed? Remember, you are trying to move against the direction of water. So water will try to reduce your speed. So 10 minus 6. Followed? So 3.75, if you want to write it in a fraction form, can be written as 15 by 4. 15 by 4 is 3.75. So this is D by 16 plus D by 4 plus D by 4. So 15 by 4, you can take the LCM, 16. So D's are plus 4D. So 4 ones are, 4 fours are, right? So how much will you get? 15 is equal to 5D divided by 4. 5 ones are, 5 threes are. Implies D is equal to 12 kilometers. That's your answer. D is equal to 12 kilometers and that's your answer. Followed? Easy one, provided you think logically. Provided you think logically. Very easy. So remember, speed, time, speed and distance, when it comes to boats and streams, the main catch is to understand when to add and when to subtract. If you are clear on this, generally you'll not find it a problem. You'll not find it a problem to solve such sums. So it's just about understanding when to add and when to subtract. Okay, let's look at question number 3. Let's look at question number 3. Okay, number 3. Arun rode a distance of 36 kilometers in still water in 3 hours. Okay. Again, I just told you the meaning of still water. What is the meaning of still water? It means water is not moving. It means the speed of water is 0. So whatever speed you get will be the speed of the man. So can I say time is distance divided by the speed? What is the time? Time is 3 hours. What is the distance? Distance is D. What is the speed? Let's say the speed of man is M. Let me call it M. So 3 ones are 3 12s are. So can I say the speed of the man is 12 kilometers per hour. 12 kilometers per hour. Correct? Now think about it. He rode 30 kilometers in 2 hours with the current. With the current. When they say with the current, it means you are flowing along the direction of water. Because you are flowing along the direction of water, water will help you. Water will push you, because of which your net speed actually increases, right? So let's write it down. Time is equal to distance divided by the speed. What is the time this time? 2 hours. What is the speed? 30 kilometers. What is the distance? 30 kilometers. What is the speed? Two things this time. Water is moving. Because water is moving, you will have the speed of the man, which is 12, plus the speed of water. Why plus? Because this time you are moving along the direction of current, and whenever you do that, water is going to help you. Because it is helping you, your effective speed increases. So 2 ones are 2 15s. So 12 plus W is equal to 15, or can I say W is equal to 3 kilometers per hour. 3 kilometers per hour. Correct? Next, find the time you take to row 27 kilometers against the current. So this time you again need to find time is distance divided by the speed. What is distance? 27. What is the speed? Remember, both the men and the water are there. So obviously you got to use both the speeds. What is the speed of the man? 12. What is the speed of the current? 3. Minus or plus? Minus. Why? Because this time you are trying to move against the direction of water, because of which water is going to reduce your speed. So 27 divided by 12 minus 3. So 27 divided by 9 is equal to 3 hours. Is equal to 3 hours. That's the answer. That's your answer for the third question. Got it? Got it? 3 hours. Okay, before we do question number 4, let's make a quick announcement. I hope you understood this. Okay. Let's quickly talk about something very important. Now remember, the Unacademy price hikes are happening very soon. So in fact, the last 2 days before prices on Unacademy increase. And remember, we are just 6 months away from the CAT. Now if you think Unacademy Plus is what you are looking at for A to Z guidance on your CAT preparation, be it quants, be it verbal, be it DILR, or be it your GDPI. Remember, Unacademy Plus has got to be the place. The most popular subscription is the 12-month subscription, 17,500, and in the next 48 hours, the prices are going to increase by more than 5,000. Currently, price is 17,500, and even on that, you can get a 10% discount. Remember to use the code on your screen, Parikshit Live. If you use the code, the prices are gonna come down by 1750. So approximately 15,000 is what you got to pay if you are going for a 1-year subscription. Same thing, 6 months. Again, you will get a 10% discount. So whatever plan you choose, you get a 10% discount for the next 48 hours before there is a price hike. Remember to use the code Parikshit Live. And then the weekly scholarship test. This is something absolutely free. Make use of it because it will help you know where you stand in the competition today. And ask a doubt. I think that's a super awesome feature. Anytime you have a doubt, take a photo of it, send it across using your Unacademy app. An expert from Unacademy is going to answer your query. Okay, let's go to the next question. Let's go to the next question. Okay, next one on your screen. Yes. Perfect. Let's take this. Number 4. Number 4. Okay. Akbar takes, so we are at question number 4. Akbar takes a certain time to go downstream on a river between 2 villages. He takes 4 times as much time to cover the distance upstream. Now think about it. Initially, you are moving downstream. And then when you try to come upstream, you are taking 4 times as much time. So can I say time upstream divided by time downstream? The ratio is going to be 4:1. Will you agree? Time upstream divided by time downstream is going to be 4:1. Now think about it. What is time? Time is distance divided by the speed. Can I write down? Time is distance. Let the distance between the 2 villages be d. What is the speed? If you are going upstream, you are going against the direction of water. In that case, it will be the speed of the man minus the speed of water. Divided by downstream time. What is the downstream time? Time is distance divided by the speed. Downstream means you are going along the direction of water. In that case, it would mean M plus W because water is helping you to move forward. Correct? So this is gonna be 4:1 is 4. So DD cancels out. DD will cancel out, right? So can you write it? Can you simplify it further? Can you simplify it further? So m plus w will go up, divided by m minus w is equal to 4. Please cross multiply. M plus w is equal to 4m minus 4w. Correct? Or 3m is equal to 5w. 3m is equal to 5w. This is the relation that you have got. Now the question says, what is the speed of the stream? Stream means water. If the distance between the villages is 10 kilometers, okay, the 10 is not required because in our case, did you see the d, the distance cancels out. So irrespective of the distance, whether it is 10, 100 or 1000, doesn't matter. It won't change your answer because d anyway cancels out. They say can be covered in 2 hours. What is the speed of the stream if the distance between the villages is 10 kilometers, which can be covered in 2 hours if the boat travels in still water? Okay. Now let's consider this. What are they asking? They are asking us what is the distance? Okay. What is the speed of the stream? Speed of stream. Okay. Now think about it. Time is distance divided by speed, right? What is covered in 2 hours? So time is 2 hours. What is the distance? Distance now it will be required 10 kilometers, right? Which can, if the boat travels in still water. If the boat travels in still water, what will happen? If the boat travels in still water, what will happen? You will have the speed of the men. You will have the speed of the men, right? So what is the speed of the man? Still water means speed of water is 0. So can I say in that case, the speed of men, so 2 ones are 2 fives are, will be equal to 5 kilometers per hour. 5 kilometers per hour. You got this? Now they are not asking you the speed of man, they are rather asking you the speed of the stream. In other words, speed of water. So I think you can go back and substitute the value of m out here in the equation. You will get w. So let's put it. 5 into w is equal to 3 into m. What is m? You just calculate it. M is 5. So 5 cancels out. So what is w? W is 3 kilometers per hour. 3 kilometers per hour. Any doubt? Any doubt in this? Any doubt in this? Do you follow this? Do you follow this? Any doubt? Any doubt? Any doubt? See, it's very easy. It's very easy. Remember, I'm just going to repeat what we did, right? Initially, I took the ratio of time upstream divided by time downstream, which is 4. Next, what did I do? They say, then you find out the ratio. Then you find out the ratio, right? So, moment you find out the ratio, you get 5w is equal to 3m. Correct? Now they say, what is the speed of the stream? So basically they're asking you find out the value of w. Given that the distance between the villages is 10 kilometers, okay, which can be covered in 2 hours. Which can be covered in 2 hours if the boat travels in still water. Still water means water is 0. So whatever speed is happening, that's nothing but the speed of the men. The speed of the men, right? The speed of the men. So speed of the man, you calculated this to be 5. Substitute the value of 5 out here. You will get the value of w. Are we clear on this? It's an easy one. Okay. Next, let's look at number 5. Now, number 5 is something I want you to try at home. It's a very interesting question. It's a very interesting question. So please make sure that you try. Let's read it. I'll give you some clue and we are going to solve this tomorrow in the first question. Okay, tomorrow we are going to solve this. But I definitely want you to take this as an assignment. Very interesting one. Let's read it. A ship 154 kilometers from the shore springs a lake which admits 4.5 tons of water in 11 minutes. When 184 tons of water enter the ship would start sinking. But the pumps can throw out 1 ton every 5 minutes. Find the average speed so that she may just reach the shore as she begins to sink. So very easy. What you got to do is you got to determine how much water is entering per minute. Remember, 11 minutes, 4.5 tons of water is entering. So can I say in 1 minute, 4.5 divided by 11 tons of water enters. That would be clue number 1. Clue number 2, how much water is leaving or is being pumped out. Remember, every 5 minutes 1 ton. Every 5 minutes 1 ton. So in 1 minute, how much ton of water is pumped out, leaving. So what you got? You got water entering. You got water leaving. So net per minute, how much water enters? Can you determine that? The moment you determine that, I think it will be very easy, because moment you determine that, okay, this much water is entering, you can easily find out how much time would it take for the entire ship to sink. So I want you to take this as an assignment, and we are going to solve this tomorrow. I'll give you the answer tomorrow morning. Yes? Okay. That's it for today. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the class. If you have liked it, do please hit the like button, and we are going to continue this tomorrow. Till then, stay safe and keep studying. Bye for now.